Only if it's little Debbie.
Talking about little people, Debbie?
That's what the cakes, man. The little food.
Hey, Mankey. Fuck you.
Still trying to catch that Mankey, bro?
We are literally witnessing Saul catch a Mankey. Speaking of which, might as well get into.
Look for the damn. My phone's charging.
My phone's charging too.
Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
I'm gonna be running out of car.
Bro, 15% of battery.
I was at 69. That would have been nice.
Why the
but
fuck can't I catch you?
Why not 70?
Yeah, so welcome to another episode of Well, There It Is.
Yep. Welcome to another episode of Well, There It Is, where we talk about our approximate knowledge of many geeky things. There are 5 of us tonight, the Fab Five.
There are 6 of us tonight. There's a Mankey somewhere.
Oh,
in this
you're
room.
right. And, well, I thought you were counting the cat, but that's...
Well, that's 7.
No, then there's 12.
the Bantha. Alright, so, yep.
Could you lower the volume?
Yeah, dude, come
Brides,
on.
brides.
Wow. He's
So
one of
anyways,
those guys.
I am Caesar.
I'm Daniel.
Yes. This is John.
Roger.
And his soul.
So, needless to say, one of the topics tonight that we'll be talking about is Pokemon Go, first impressions, how we're liking it.
It literally launched
Yesterday.
Well,
Yeah.
so you know I caught the Mankey, guys.
Just so you guys know, there's an Abra nearby.
I already caught
I haven't
I already caught one
It'd
while
be
you're
nice.
driving.
Oh, I need a Doduo. Anyways, alright, we gotta...
There was one literally right behind John's car.
Trades?
No, the douche.
The Batman vs. Superman extended cut mini review. Talking about comics and Thor, I guess.
Why is it its own separate thing?
No, because... okay, let's do the Thor one because it's pretty quick.
Knock that one out.
Since we're talking about Thor,
Thor
can we talk
Ragnarok
about
started
Loki's
filming,
romance
that's
with
it.
Taylor Swift? No?
No, what the fuck?
That was clearly a part of the music video. Didn't you read that?
Oh, yeah, well... Anyways,
Are you
I know
Team
what you're talking
Hiddleston?
about.
I am. Team Hiddleston all the way.
Daniel, you want to take this one?
Yeah, so Thor 3 started filming next.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
That
Next.
was the news.
That's it.
Next.
Thor 3 started filming.
Yeah.
We will see Sing Senpai in it.
No, I'm ready. I'm excited for the Planet Hulk stuff. Other than that,
Wait, has that been...
No.
yeah,
Well, I mean, there's going to be
Planet
elements.
Hulk elements to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Which
But-
4chan posted did we read that off of?
And by 4chan, we mean Daniel.
God damn it!
It's going to spread like wildfire.
Oh, that's too soon.
Too soon.
Oh, I'm fucking broken tonight, I think.
Alright.
Because of the baby locks or CatCon.
Oh, that's... Alright. Pokemon Go first impressions. It's been out for, what? A little over 24 hours?
Yeah, a little over 24 hours.
What do you guys think of it?
It's addicting.
It's pretty fun.
As fuck.
I walked about half a mile. Yeah. Thanks for the chuckle there, asshole.
No, it's recording.
Just to get a damn Eevee.
You get your Eevee though, right?
Yeah, I got my fucking Eevee. You damn right.
He lost some calories, and that's all that counts. It was a good trade.
I mean, honestly, like, they should have done this a long time ago. It just...
Yeah, like those memes. It's like Nintendo has been trying to get us to
You're
fucking...
not wrong, yeah. I remember I saw
Maybe
that.
America wouldn't be fed if this came out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, we can only pray for the
World
next
peace
generation.
has been established.
Yeah, it's
the
not really
21st
timely.
century.
Borders have been taken down.
Actually, it'll get worse because someone will want to trade Pokemon with another world leader. They'll say no, and then that's how that happens.
World War III.
Yeah.
Over Pokemon.
Over Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a shiny? I need the shiny.
We have disbanded Canada from the North American Union.
What?
Because-
They're not even part of us.
Exactly.
Think about that for a second.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
It's fucking
I'm
fun.
like a level 4. I know there's gyms and then there's Pokestops, right?
Yeah.
Haven't been to one of those.
Pokestops are pretty much like, from what I've been reading up, they're like historical places.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like around here. Well, they're not that historical. There's like
the mobile.
Yeah, one of them was like the Carpenters Union memorial thing. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's right here.
That's
That's that
weird.
shortcut.
Yeah, and then there was
Carpenters Union? Are you
that's what we
mad?
drove by.
Well, that's what Jesus was, so, you know.
yeah, there was a church.
Well, it's also fictional.
He also died.
And we lost all our religious viewers.
He was also
if there were
tortured
any
at the stake.
at the stake.
Yeah, I read a headline.
They'd have
At
to
the
be
stake, was
religious
it
to
medium
view
rare?
this, because we're not fucking recording this like on video, Roger.
What?
But yeah, a lot of I read the headline that it's taking a lot of people to church. Because it counts as a
Take
site.
me to
Take
church.
me to church.
God damn it.
Caesar started it.
The Armed Forces Memorial around here that was.
Did you have to
So
duck
they had
and
people
cover?
enlisting.
There's like a park, so those were some were legit, some were like.
Hope they're
What?
not going to the
Please
park
tell me
after
that was a Machamp or a Machoke at the the enlisting one, because that would have been. That
Whoa,
would
what's
very
your a
clever.
Jigglypuff?
A Jigglypuff.
This is fun.
Yeah,
And
I
it's-
think they purposely did Gen 1 to feed the nostalgia of everyone.
Now, see,
And I'm okay with this.
how are you
Makes
gonna
sense.
find a Mew or a Mewtwo?
What?
Yeah, that's good.
President, the White House.
You gotta slay your best friend.
You gotta really ask who's
Looking
the real
at you,
best
cat.
friend.
Or clone.
It's alright. If you guys kill me, I'll just laugh.
clone.
Ha.
Go to a stem cell research center.
No,
that's
nobody
fine.
kills Soul. Oh, I guess nobody best friend, huh?
I get all the Pokemon. I don't care.
No, but yeah, as a person who hasn't been interested in Pokemon in
Ever.
Ever.
a few generations, this
All
is
7 of them.
really fun. So far. Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
I guess the last one I really got into was Silver. No, not Silver. Crystal.
That was that.
Math.
Same difference.
Cement. Cement.
No, yeah, that was like the one of the last ones I was like heavily involved in.
That was the first one that actually had the
Did
Pokemon
what?
movie, like the little animation when they would show
Oh
up.
yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Nah.
Is that the one with Entei?
But that's different.
The yellow have animation?
No, well,
Entei
Yellow
and
had
the
Pikachu
Unknowns?
following you.
Oh wait,
No,
I mean
he
in
means-
the sense of when a Pokemon would
Oh.
appear
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
and like do like his little battle animation.
So
when
yeah,
it
I
first
think it's like
appeared.
a battle animation. Right? But it's-
No, but yeah, like this is so fun. Like literally, me and
Especially
Roger.
like the whole group is doing it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
me and Roger were walking up and down the fucking street by John's house.
Which is dangerous, by the way. They shouldn't be doing
Yeah,
that.
middle of the goddamn night. Fucking-
South Whittier.
Yeah.
But I got an Abra.
No one could take that away from
I
me.
got
Probably
an-
would have got a
I got
beating
an
and an
Eevee.
Abra had I not been careful, but I got
I
an
was
Abra.
as soon as I opened it up and I saw there was an Eevee nearby, I was like, I am gonna have this fucking Eevee before this night ends.
You know
I got
what?
my Eevee.
Imagine you ran into the Cholos around that area and be like, "Oh, what would you catch? Oh,
What'd
yeah.
you catch?
What'd you catch?
That's what it would
Afraid
be.
you-
Looks like you caught gonorrhea.
All
fam.
dramatic and dangerous. The person they see. Hey, so which one did you catch, Holmes? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got a Raichu. You got a Pikachu. I don't want this
You're gonna
shit.
start taxing everybody now, like the Cholos.
Hey, you're gonna get a
Hey, what are you walking
Thunderstorm?
over here for? Oh, I'm trying to look for an Eevee. $5, Holmes. Oh,
Not-
here you
not
go.
Thunderstorm. What is it? The one that doesn't let them evolve.
Everstone.
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 Come on, fam. Well, but never mind. We just talked about this.
Or just press B. Either way.
Oh, just
Exactly.
that old-fashioned poor man's way. B.
Press B.
Let me grow
I'm just upset they don't have B when you throw your Pokeball at them.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's
right?
right.
Oh, it's the same thing with Pikachu, right? Just press B.
Wait, have you ever like thrown a Pokemon and it like escape? Because
Yeah.
that hasn't really.
Yes.
That hasn't happened to me.
Oh, when I fought
Fucking Arbok, it took me 5.
Fuck.
Ask Saul how many times I tried to catch Pidgeot.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Pidgeot was hard, and the thing wasn't
See,
green.
that
it
makes
was
sense.
it was orange.
John had a Pidgeot in his fucking
It
room.
was in my room, and Jericho's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm trying to catch a Pidgeot." Fucking what?
And then Jericho was like, nerd.
You were like,
And then I
"Fucking what,
ceased to
mate?"
feed him for the rest of the week. Oh man, no,
I think that's what that one could use.
a beating?
No, cease feeding.
He's feeding.
He's fucking baby loves them.
What type of Pokemon is that?
Fucking Persian.
Gordomon.
Gordo. It's a Digimon.
Exactly.
Think about the first thing.
Phantomon,
For those who are
Digivolve.
confused, we're making-
Mantecudamon.
That was pretty original. I like that one.
for those confused listeners, we're making fun of my fat cat.
R like
I
we
guess
own it collectively.
Fucking Lena's been forcing me to say R, but anyways, my
He's
fat
taking
cat.
responsible for
Her
the
cat. Oh, she's not here, fam. It's her cat.
Anyways,
The next day, Caesar was dead.
Yeah, the cat ate him.
The fucking
like
baby
a
loves the my
snake
fucking.
just swallowing them.
It's gonna be like fucking Dream Warrior where they're like eating the chick. It's the fucking cat. Caesar's
Dude,
like
no,
asleep.
we're gonna get a sign. He's gonna like, oh, you died.
All right, let's.
Sorry.
So Pokemon Go, do you guys think we're eventually gonna be trading, right? Like the
Well,
last
that and then
Or shanking people for it. Either or.
Generation 2 and then 3 and so on and so forth.
God, how long do you think the interval is gonna be?
I hope it's
Say
like
a year.
Yeah, but I mean, it might be less.
Like 8 months.
Is they gonna start charging? Like I haven't explored.
No, there's
more, but-
microtransactions.
Is there
in there.
Yeah, there are
microtransactions?
Yeah, if you go to
microtransactions.
the store, they're
Okay.
kind of up the wazoo with that.
I'm glad
Yeah.
they fucking have finally had a successful app, and I say that it's probably not fair to say because me Tomo was it's a piece of shit, but because all you do is answer questions and shit like that.
Which
Talking
one?
about Nintendo releasing an
okay.
official app.
Oh, okay.
Well, it wasn't even Nintendo. It was a Pokemon company, right?
Well, I mean,
Same difference.
semantics.
Semantics.
Yeah, Nintendo, Pokemon Company.
Well, it's a Nintendo property.
Yeah.
Pokemon
but,
Company is Nintendo.
But anyway, what?
That is like seems to be a very successful, launch or whatever.
Well, it's like really trending right now.
Yeah.
Especially, like a lot of people are just.
Yeah, it's a hipster thing. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It's a hipster trend.
Hipster trend.
Oh, I wonder how many we're gonna catch at Coachella, guys.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, now I
Yeah,
really want to
EDC.
go to EDC. No,
Just to
guys.
catch 'em.
Oh shit!
Um,
Fucking kamikaze. Dude. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, yeah, I went to an anime expo this past weekend, and literally all I wanted to do was fucking Street Pass just to complete on my 3DS, just to complete the
nice.
little pictures. That's all I wanted to do.
How was it anyway?
It was whatever. It's like, well, if you're into anime, obviously it's for you. For me, I'm zero into anime.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, really, mostly people go there for
Cosplaying.
the vendors and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Cosplay too, but but if it was like any other like kamikaze and stuff like that, I go for the panels too, because like you get insider like info and like just it's pretty cool to see discussions.
I would have went and met some of the people from YouTube that I watch. Like everybody was talking about it on Twitter and crap like that. I'm like, well, that sucks. I didn't know it was coming up. Hopefully there'll be hopefully there'll be a kamikaze. Maybe I can meet him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I like about kamikaze is that it's it feels, how do I say it? Like it's small but yet big at the same time. Small in terms
It's
of
bigger on the inside.
exactly. It's small in terms of attendance,
The
but
former.
it's big as far as
What
the
you
celebrities
get out
who
of it,
goes there, it's stuff like that. So it's
Who's going anyway? That's gonna be where we're looking
well,
for.
don't
it's
care. I'm
right
going to
now.
have
It's probably a little too soon, but there are like obviously Stan Lee, but you
If
gotta
Stephen
check on
Amell
him.
shows up?
Oh
Nah, he
god.
won't
No, he
show up.
probably won't. He's filming the
Daniel's
series.
eyes just went full
Well, he
anime
was,
mode when he said
was at
Stephen
Comic-Con,
Amell.
I think, right? Or he was.
They're all like-
No, Heroes and Villains Fest.
Oh, there you go. That's what I wanted to go do.
That one's like North Cal. That's like Oregon, all that shit. Yeah.
Well, the neo-Nazis are
Green Room?
Speaking of neo
Oh,
Nazis,
speaking of Green Room,
Zack Snyder. We all saw the
You're not wrong.
What do you say? Speaking of what?
Neo-Nazis.
No, fuck around.
we all saw the Batman vs Superman extended cut. Yes.
Oh, we did.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I saw
painfully
a
did.
Hey,
circumcised
let's.
one
How
in
about we
theater.
do this? Like, we all talk about it and then give our. Let's see if our ratings change at all. Because I know mine did.
All right, we'll start. We'll go around this way.
So we all saw the circumcised cut in theaters, right?
The circumcision.
The shit version, you mean? The shit sandwich version that was shoved down their throat.
The
Well, it was still shit. but
movie
the
in
shitty
air
era.
quotes. Anyways,
The
Caesar,
shitty-
you go
All right.
first. Caesar.
So I think my original thing was a 4. Rating was a 4.
No,
Yeah.
Was that mine?
Something like that.
No, I think I had the lowest.
You went like a 3.
Yeah,
or
dude,
two.
you were pissed, fam.
Okay.
See, where's our a statistician Eli so we can go
Oh, I
back
know,
and
right?
fucking look at that.
We just had gunfire.
It wasn't the cat because she's still there. So
The cat heard it. He was pissed.
somebody got a death cry.
But
Shh. Oh, I just got some souls.
Someone did not want to trade a Pikachu out there.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a 4. I went from like a 4 to a 5.5.
That's where I'm at, like a 5.5 or a
Because
6.
I mean, yeah, it made it more palatable, is what I'll
Right,
say.
no,
Like,
yeah.
okay, this makes sense. But then other parts, it's like there was like 1 or 2 scenes. I'm like, that was 100% unnecessary. Like, it made no point to put it in there. So
There were other scenes that had me pissed off for the right reasons.
yeah,
Let's by all means cut all the scenes that humanizes Superman and makes Superman
Superman?
who he is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Superman saving people. Nah, let's cut that. No one cares about that. We want to see action and him fighting Batman.
But that's
All
the
30
thing.
seconds of it.
Okay,
How
so
about him being actually Clark Kent?
Yeah,
that's what I
do
was
some
gonna-
investigating.
so for me, what I like, I gave it. I'm pretty sure I gave it a 4.
Yeah, I think he did.
I gave the
From-
lowest, so 3.
It gave me. I moved it to a 6. I know it's crazy, but now it's just an average movie because before the plot was nonsensical and you didn't understand it where it was going. Or I'm sorry, it was too highbrow for us people that don't
Oh my
think.
oh yeah,
I hate those people.
What?
Yeah.
Those people that think that the movie was like
that
sophisticated.
article.
Fucking.
Remember? I don't know
You
if
call
read-
that Arbid? You got it. See, I couldn't even say it right.
Oh, you mean the thing that almost made me
It's
call my
garbage.
phone the
That's
other day?
garbage.
It's art. It's art. No.
It's too deep for us.
It's too deep for you to understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Oh, that
allegories
must
that it
be.
makes.
Yeah.
It's. I put
The
it right
parallels
up
it draws to
there. I put it
today's
right up there
world.
with Citizen Kane and how deep and like intrinsic. Anyways, I'm getting
How
off of
would
that.
change
They're
the
like, I look at
political-
this accent, I look at you, Daenerys. I'm pretty sure it was in the same line.
All right.
What I actually did kind of like about it though was you get when I first watched the cut, the original theater cut, it was kind of like, oh, well, what's this whole thing about Lois trying to find out the bullets and all that stuff?
yeah.
And I was like, that seems kind of like a stupid ass plot.
It
point.
felt like a throwaway
yeah,
plot point.
yeah. Yeah.
But
And
then in
when
this
they
one,
extended, I actually liked that. Everything that was
Yeah.
like trying to frame
Like-
Superman, and like it just made sense.
Like,
and
what-
I figured like. I was like, if this is what the movie was about, like a plot to like frame Superman and then them figuring out the truth and like trying to bring it to light, that would have been a perfect movie. But it's the last part. It's a doomsday fight that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it
with
was
the rest of-
unnecessary.
Yeah, it wasn't.
yeah. So with that is it makes Lex Luthor's plan more clear.
It does.
Although it doesn't really show how he knew that
Yeah.
Batman was
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne,
exactly.
but
Like, there's still
still
weak points. There's
yeah,
still weak
there's still a lot of weak points.
Lex Luthor himself is the
But
one.
for me, what I like about this version is it actually gave Superman a reason for not liking Batman. Because in the original
right.
cut, it was hypocritical of him, where
Yeah.
he was just like, "Hey, you're a vigilante. I don't like that." Even though technically I'm a
Yeah, yeah.
vigilante.
So it's gonna stop.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's all it was in the original
Right.
cut. In this one, and then also like just little scenes, like that little scene of Superman saving people from the Senate when it
Oh,
blew,
yeah.
blew
Oh yeah,
up.
that was good.
Like just
Or even him taking down the drone.
Oh, that was great.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
In
like-
the opening scene.
Yeah.
like yeah, and then Jimmy Olsen actually being a character.
Well,
and then you,
all 30
no,
seconds
no,
of
no,
him
but
being a
like you know,
character.
like
Yeah.
you actually knew like, oh, okay, now there's backstory to that,
Yeah,
not
he
just
would.
some random like.
He was a
guy.
random throwaway name that had 20 seconds on screen time to a known name that was 30 seconds on screen time.
And then they brought in that whole like, oh, the reason Superman couldn't see the bomb was because it was lead line.
Actually,
Finally, that
Who
makes
knows? No,
That's the
yeah.
thing. He's never used his X-rays before.
And how does Lex Luthor know? He barely
Exactly.
knows Superman.
Yeah, but still, I like that was like an explanation.
It was
no,
unnecessary.
that was unnecessary.
That's what I'm saying is like I like that there was that like
It made more sense him blowing up the building
And Superman not
because
being able to see it.
the senator found out that Lex was behind it. That made more sense. That he didn't see it because of lead.
He was distracted.
Yeah, he was distracted. He said it
That
himself.
still makes more sense.
Yeah, that still makes more sense. So I understand why they cut that out. No, but what Roger's trying to say is like it would have made sense because we still don't really understand why Lex blew up the Capitol Hill.
Yeah, at first I thought it
to
was
frame Superman.
No, because everyone immediately knew it was the other guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, but it was to frame Superman as in this is what he does to people.
I mean, I get that, but
That's what his
but
stupid
it
thing.
would've been-
Can't believe I'm defending that, but
I know,
that's what it
I'm
meant.
saying. Like it would have been better if.
I'm
like,
sorry,
part
you
of-
just didn't get it, so
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yes,
sorry,
too
you
deep,
just
right.
didn't get it. It's
Part
too
of the
deep.
reason, like, I wish what they would have done is because the senator finds out Lex's plan at the end, and like I wish Lex would have blown her up because of that.
Yeah, did that ever get resolved? I don't remember.
What?
Like he keeps trying to send people or whatever to try and chase her, and then
Oh, that other black lady.
Yeah, the black
she
lady.
gets killed.
Yeah, they
Where-
do
Yeah, they-
Underwood.
Yeah,
They do. Yeah, they straight up throw her
to-
underneath
Oh,
the
that's right,
subway.
that's right.
Remember?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking Kate
Yeah.
Mara season 2. Yeah.
yeah.
But what I would have liked to see an extended edition of that's really important to the film. What the fuck was Jonathan Kent building on that mountain?
Oh yeah, I'm telling you. Like yeah, what was that?
Like I said, the plot.
The plot. It's just like putting stuff like what do you? What
Also,
are you
they
doing?
still gave no context to that. I guess
Yes.
in the original movies and even the
Well, that
comics,
Zack Snyder
he talks,
Superman is crazy.
No, he talks to Jor-El, even
Yeah.
though he's not there. I guess it could be like there was no transition of saying like, oh, this is in his head. It's just, yo, isn't this
We're
dude
supposed to
supposed to
get
be?
it.
In
Yeah.
the extended
We're
version,
supposed
no,
to-
he's climbing a mountain,
Yeah.
and when you can have that vision anywhere, but he had to be fucking way up there. I
It
don't know,
made sense.
oxygen shortage.
It would have made more sense if we went to the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he showed up, I would have been like, okay, cool. Like he
But
sees
no,
his dad there at the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
Like, but randomly, just like
And then just making a pile
and
of
then
bricks.
we added the two
Pile
other
of
people that
rocks.
saw him. Oh, you're gonna die out there. Be careful.
Well, I can see why they
oh,
cut that
man's
out.
looking
Yeah.
for it. It's like what?
What?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, it makes certain plots stronger, but it just all falls apart in that last
Yeah.
fight scene, dude.
Yeah.
It was unnecessary.
Doomsday was like
You could have easily thrown even with Diana. You could have easily thrown hints of her, like how they did in this movie. You never needed her to go to full costume. You never needed there to be a Doomsday scene. It could have literally ended with the scene where they're in the
All three of them?
when they're when they're in the on the Kryptonian ship and Lex is like on the oh my god, he's on the radio and he's like, hey, so what's the news with Superman's mom? And then it's what Batman's voice on the other end.
Yeah,
They could have just ended there. Batman, like Scott, comes down with his grapple. They're in front of Luthor. Movie ends.
But see, at the end of the movie, it just turned into a superhero movie. What they were trying to like be all smart with it in the first part, which really didn't because they were making left and right turns all over the place. But with that last ending thing, they just turned it into a superhero movie where it's just literally, hey, let's Michael Bay this shit.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's like for all the people that are like, oh, this is such a deep movie, like I can see elements of that with the extended cut. Like, okay, that makes a little bit of sense, but that you can't overlook that last part. It totally goes against the rest of the movie.
Mm-hmm. And then freaking Wonder Woman being Jane Bond, spy.
Oh, I know, right?
Did you say Jane Bond?
Jane Bond.
Or Jane Bond.
That was good.
Yeah,
It was so good.
She apparently can't use email though, and doesn't have to decrypt.
I thought she was with you, dude. You fucking emailed her.
Yeah, you know.
You guys
You know who she
chatting
is.
it up, man.
No,
Yeah.
I thought the movie
He
was
slid in
okay.
those DMs. Oh.
John?
Oh, it's fine.
No? Okay, good.
What did you bump it up to?
206 or 56. I'd say it's 6.
It's a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Just
actual.
yeah.
Just because the main point I wanted to bring out was the plot.
Well,
Oh, you guys covered it already. with
question to
everything
you
said.
guys: why do you guys think they cut what they did?
Too long.
Because
Time.
I'm pretty sure
But like,
somebody made the
there's so
decision.
many things
They
they
could have
cut.
cut stuff from the theatrical cut that wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
Look, I think
Trade one for one.
literally came between cutting the fight scenes or cutting the plot scenes, and they were like, "Well, cut the plot. We want the action. This is what everybody's waiting for, like the big fight." Like I think that's what it came down to.
But did
And I don't
we
know
need
who
the
to
dream
blame for that,
sequences? Did we really need the
No.
dream
Because that
sequences?
wasn't a lot though. Like those dream sequences weren't that long. Like it still wouldn't have made enough time. They would have literally, in my opinion, to keep the plot and everything and keep their time frame they were set for, they would have had to cut some action scenes.
You could have
They
cut.
would have had to cut a good amount
You
of.
could have cut some
they
of the
coulda
training
cut the-
part.
They could have
would-
edited the fight scenes to be shorter.
Yeah, and got
Yeah,
rid of
but-
the
Yeah,
training.
but that would have, that's what I'm saying. That's what they could have done, but they weren't going to do that. Because they probably spent the most money and most production time
On Ninja Turtle.
on fighting.
What's his name?
Ninja Turtles.
Raphael?
Or the cave troll.
The cave troll from the Minds of
Look,
War.
honestly, if they would have just ended it after the Batman vs Superman fight, that would have been kind of cool too. Like not do the Doomsday part and just
Yeah.
have them
No, the
reunite
Batman
and-
versus Superman, and then
and
Batman
get
kicking
Luke's-
butt, and
then getting
that's what I'm
Lex.
saying. Like that would have been a decent ending.
Mhm.
They uncovered the plot.
Or if they didn't have the fight at all.
it's
Batman
a
and
Batman.
Superman.
They have a
But
different.
Or they
then
could have
the
ended the
title-
movie. They could have ended the movie with Doomsday in the sack or whatever. Even
Yeah.
if they wanted to keep that plot,
Yeah.
then we can see.
Or make that a post credit scene. Him, popping out of the
Exactly.
sack in there.
Instead of we get the other one.
Like fucking Godzilla? The
How
like
it should've-
99 Godzilla?
Oh, yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
imagine this. They would have done saved Doomsday. They would have teased him, and then they could have actually spent time on creating him more
Yeah.
like the comics.
Yeah, but you got to think about that. Like, okay, so yeah, they kill him off at the end of this movie, but then they would have done the thing that they did in Return of the King, where they killed off your villain from the other movie at the beginning of the third movie. So what they did, like, okay, say they did that, and then they put him at the beginning of Justice League or whatever that he was. Like, they would have to kill him off in that first like part of the movie because it's Doomsday. So like they couldn't like build a whole movie of like, okay, now we gotta go fight this guy. No, because the world would be like destroyed.
Maybe it wouldn't be like my idea would have been like not they would have had him there trying to like being born or whatever, and they would have like I guess taken him. What the fuck is it?
You're talking. Go on.
Oh, well, I'm just saying nobody's paying attention.
I'm being
No, I didn't want to yawn into the mic.
I've lost my thought now. The other dude did.
Jedi mind trick works every time.
Oh, jeez.
I'll just make sure to interrupt you next time. It's fine.
Anything else? Last
No,
thoughts?
that's it.
All right, moving
It
on.
was a movie.
It was a movie.
Just a movie. Do we recommend it? No.
No.
I would
Yes.
recommend one watch.
You know-
for the
Yeah, I would
extended.
recommend.
Of the
Borrowed.
extended.
Borrowed.
I would never recommend
the theatrical. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I was telling John is why didn't they just like not even release the theatrical cut, and just release the extended edition as like the ultimate
movie.
edition as the movie?
Yeah, when I got it, the digital download, it came with theatrical. I was like, why do I have
Because
this?
again, because of length. No,
Because of what?
because theaters don't want to run a 3-hour movie.
No, no, no.
No,
He's saying
it's-
on
I'm
DVD.
saying
DVD.
when it went to
DVD.
Blu-ray, like they
or
didn't
just
even.
only the
Yeah.
But then the people that love the original and be like, why did you
Why
get rid of the
would you love the
theatrical?
original?
There's
Yeah.
people that love the original.
Speaking of which,
People
another
write
thing that
those shitty
chaps my
articles.
ass, the kind of, yes, I said that, is how like certain DVDs, it's like it comes with, all the deleted scenes.
Yeah.
But I would like it if every fucking DVD studio, manufacturer, whatever, made the option to where you can watch the whole movie with them included in it. So you're watching one run with but certain studios or whatever make you watch the deleted scenes like outside. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
it's different
separate.
menu.
You're talking about like like extended cuts of movies
Yes,
in general.
like-
Yeah, I love extended cuts of all
But
movies.
some of like I think Star Wars didn't have that. You got your deleted scenes, sure, in a different menu.
Yeah,
but
but
you
you
can't
didn't-
watch the whole thing
Yeah.
with the deleted.
Yeah,
scenes.
I definitely agree. They should do a theatrical cut and then an extended cut.
Yeah, to
and
where
then
you can watch the whole
whichever
thing,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
But yeah. Nice.
what do you catch?
Caught an Evie.
And in mid podcast, one
Here?
of our members just cut an Evie here.
Here.
She's here.
She's here.
All right,
She's
moving
here.
on to the next thing.
Moving on up.
Comics. You guys been reading on Rebirth?
Did you read the Justice League Rebirth?
I did not. Not well. I read.
Oh,
Yeah,
you wouldn't get the reference though. Anyway,
that's the
Yes,
one.
he would. He
Yes,
played
he
it.
would. He played the.
he played the first one. Oh yeah, then yeah.
Yeah, fam.
Oh my
Come
God,
on.
so get the fuck out
Wow.
of here.
Wow.
Pay attention more.
Okay,
Wow.
so
Oh, there's-
we're gonna spoil Justice League Rebirth. I think this is the only one we could talk about because
Damn it.
I don't know what else, because I know John hasn't read Batman. I know Saul hasn't, but we've all read Justice League Rebirth issue, the first Rebirth special, except for Caesar.
Talking about the Justice. What's on the cover? I'm pretty sure I have.
It's all the Justice League looking at you, like
Mm,
the part of their face.
Yeah.
And there's
It's
also
like it's
there's
like
also one with just Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman on it.
I'm not sure. Anyways, keep going.
So yeah, so we're gonna spoil that. So, pretty much, Reapers from Mass Effect are in the DC universe.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like they're
Reapers.
literally called Reapers.
And
They
they
look-
harvest people.
Yep.
Some
They
Oh,
from
I saw the
Reaper.
They
reference.
dropped
Yeah.
key words like harvest.
Harvest.
Coming for Reaper.
Yeah,
Your time
coming.
is-
Yeah, your time is up.
Yep.
What the fuck?
The only thing they were missing
Even the
was
design of
the
how
only
it
thing-
looks
It's
Yeah,
like a
is
Reaper.
Reaper.
The only thing they were missing was the big ship calling itself Sovereign. That was the only
Yeah.
thing literally missing from that
Yeah,
scene.
that's the thing too. Like at first it was like, oh, these things are, and then Cyborg's like, wait, no, they're cybernetic too, and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Alright, time out. So
They're
okay,
biological cybernetic.
No, right.
Yep.
Let's zoom out a little bit. So first, a few months ago or weeks ago, we had the fucking merge, quote unquote, of DC and the Watchmen. And so like, okay, that's reasonable. DC property, blah blah blah. Okay, that's realistic. So now they're slightly turning fucking something out of left field. So
Well-
now this is a bit of a stretch because if it's true that Mass Effect, that's
Not
Well, there's
official
multiverse.
Mass Effect.
I
No
don't
one
know.
has said Mass Effect,
They're
but the
riffing
fact
on it.
that they so strongly.
They're not even riffing on it. It's like borderline copyright.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here's the thing. I was talking with Chan earlier. Is like, okay, it would be interesting. The only way they could pull it off, in my opinion, is if, like Daniel said, he mentioned me earlier, if they concluded literally like Mass Effect in the multiverse of DC. That's the only way they can do it. Like, okay, it kind of works that way.
No.
Instead of them ripping,
No.
because they rip it, it's to me shitty. Like
What
poor
he's saying,
taste. Like,
what he's
come on,
saying
it's
is
not-
like, the Reapers exist in every multiverse, and Mass Effect is part of that multiverse.
right. Instead
like,
of, it's
somewhere
not
way
directly-
down the
it's
fucking
not
line.
like part of the world that they're
That's what he's saying.
But it's saying that Reapers exist in the multiverse, so
Yeah,
it
that's-
affects what you're
I
doing.
also
That's
said,
what I'm just saying. In my
also
opinion.
said, I told this to
How it
Roger and I told it
Yeah.
to John too, is a way it would work, like a way it could have worked is the end of the comic. It had a kid who was like playing the video game, and he was some type of really strong telepath that like he pulled it out, from the
would've made
video game
sense.
in his.
Great
Yes,
sense.
it would have,
No, yeah, that
because
would've
then it would have
great
made
sense.
like that they have this. They think it's like this giant threat, but it's actually just
like
this
the
kid
woman,
or something
like
like
the
that.
woman in the desert
Yeah,
and
like
Superman
for
for Tomorrow. They made the element things come out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, something like that, where it just like that would have been cool, the kid playing the game. Then it was like, oh, it was this kid's imagination, and they were like, oh,
he's just
we
a
gotta-
strong telepath. That we
yeah,
gotta-
like some shit like that. That could have worked, but like
I wouldn't have liked that
I
personally.
have no
but I
idea.
mean,
No, but a
No, I
way
know
to
what-
tie
yeah.
it together to the universe, like
I
for it to
guess,
make sense.
yeah.
But like for them to just, cause like they go inside this damn thing, cause they're like, oh, we can't kill it from the outside. We're gonna have to kill it from the inside. Somehow they get in it through this hole, and while they're in there, Aquaman is able to talk to it telepathically, and he says, it's like they're called Reapers, and they harvest higher life forms.
they harvest her life.
And it is our turn to be harvested, and there are more coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
and there are
literally what he
more
says.
coming.
the Queen.
Harbinger.
The vanguard of our destruction.
I know.
He,
was,
that
like,
was the
borderline
vanguard of
about
our
to be
destruction right there. Yep.
And then the last like monologue of the Justice League Oh, sorry.
Turns into
Was
Doctor Who.
immediately was ripped away from fucking season 2 opener of Doctor Who.
It was ripped away from season 2 opener of Doctor Who
and season 5.
Yeah, and season 5 opener of
It's
Doctor
like at 2 minutes and 32 seconds when you
Two
guys pull up the
seasons.
season.
No, actually, it was like an hour and 20 in. No, an hour 15 in.
For Tenants or for Smiths? Yeah, you're right.
What clothes was he wearing when he said that line?
He was in a
actually wearing
bathrobe
pajamas,
and
yeah.
pajamas
Mhm.
with a Satsuma in his.
Yes, it
God
was.
damn it! You're
And it
pulling
wasn't
this out.
Nerds.
It wasn't purple. It was fuchsia. All right.
No, it was
Was
blue.
he the purple man?
It was
then,
blue.
Or no?
God
Navy
damn! I'm not
blue.
even doing it on.
I know,
I'm
I'm
just
saving
doing it
it, yeah.
instinctively, like a reflex. Ugh.
So was this
Fucking
before or
nerds.
after Purple Man? Confused. So it's this big universe of Doctor Who.
Yeah. Come
You gotta have to come back up
No,
here.
it's fine.
on. But yeah. So, what else happened?
That was my biggest problem with it. Other than that, the Justice League was blowing shit up. But
Like
they
on fleek blowing it up or not on fleek blowing
no okay, some of the artwork was here or there. Oh, sorry, some of the artwork was here or there and kind of shoddy.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was kind of enjoyable. It was just weird that they introduced Reapers. I don't know how to feel about it. I could be happy about it, but at the same time, I'm like, why?
The 3 main
What
titles
does your
came out
guys'
this
What
week.
does
have
your
just
guys'
been
gut
weird.
tell you about it?
I'm not gonna
like
I'm
I
not gonna
said,
this.
I
No.
said, is that the whole Watchmen thing that makes perfect sense.
Right, no, yeah, but
and
this
if
is different.
even if so, let's say the writers went on a Mass Effect binge and that's what got their influence. Even then, dude, you don't
Unless if
you
DC
don't
bought
make
the
some-
rights from EA for Mass
Exactly.
They
Effect or
probably would have made
something.
headlines.
Which I honestly would not be surprised.
No, it
No,
could be.
dude.
It
No,
could
but
be
there's-
it could be
there's-
like a surprise.
there's
like,
bio-
hey,
Yeah.
WB Interactive.
There's
EA.
there's Mass Effect comics and Dragon Age comics, but I think they're IDW.
IDW.
But yeah, that's the
Or
only
Dark
way
Horse.
I think they could get away with it is if they're
Or
doing some
Image.
kind of shock on us and be like, oh, look at Mass Effect versus in here.
Yeah, that'd be.
And it's like,
not
That seems
as.
very unlikely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That to me, the only way would be like what they could be doing, because the alternative for me is them just ripping it off, and that's shitty. And that's very
They're
shitty.
most likely just ripping.
But
Yeah,
that's word
that's
for
shitty.
word
It's like-
ripping it off. That's like
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. The only way they can,
DC's
in my opinion,
Guys,
get away with it
it's
is
not
if they
ripping it
actually-
off. It's an homage.
It's
Yeah,
like mixing
uh-huh.
Harry Potter and
They,
Star
they
Trek.
even put
They
in
just don't
bold when you
mix
read the comic, Reapers, Harvest. It's like they keep. It's like,
Reapers harvest more coming.
We are
it's
the
like, are you
harbingers of your
guys shitting
destruction.
on us? Or are you guys teasing us? I'm not sure what you're doing, but don't.
It's
Also-
called homage.
Also, for that, the
Called
guy
Homage.
apparently the guy Hitch wrote for Doctor Who. I don't know if it was comics or the show, but he wrote for Doctor Who. So that's why that any monologue of
Well,
the
that makes
damn
sense.
thing.
And that I don't really care.
That was
about.
like,
I don't
but like
care
that's
that
weird
it's
still though.
It was
Doctor
straight
Who.
up. It was straight up Bruce Wayne.
I wouldn't know.
It is the. Just let them know it is defending. You see Diana basically run. I'm like, really, really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
really, really.
Yeah, word for word.
I don't know. I don't.
All the other rebirths though, without spoiling them, because not everybody's read them.
complete.
What came out? Oh, how was Batman?
It was,
It was
it was
usual.
good. Everything else was good.
Good.
Green Lanterns is still my favorite that's coming out right now.
Basically, without spoiling the story, how you thought the first
That
Superman
sounds like
was
he's in-
subpar because it has to do with his kid. It literally ended up 0 to 100.
No, he said Batman, not Superman.
Batman was
Batman.
Batman. Like literally, just leaves mystery.
Say
It just
no
leaves
more.
mystery. At,
Say no more.
it just leaves mystery at the
Talking
end.
about Batman Rebirth #1.
No, Batman number 2 right now. They're on number
Did
2.
anybody
Oh,
pick
okay.
up the Grayson special?
That's next week. Next Wednesday.
No, he's talking about the annual.
Annual.
The
Oh, the
Oh, there
annual.
you go, the annual.
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 Well,
I got my Deathstroke one. That
El
was kinda
Ano
cool.
Ua.
Yeah,
That shit's like 65 pages long.
I got
yeah, dude, mine was
concerts.
pretty long
That's
too.
what
I
annuals
actually
are.
liked it.
No, it was just,
Newsflash.
no,
Those what annuals
comic.
are.
No, because
yeah,
I
that's
read-
what annuals
I-
In
are.
other news, water is wet.
Yes.
I picked
Water. Wet.
Lawrence Fishburne, still the only person having fun in that movie.
Yeah.
Fucking
Just like Goldblum in
when
Independence Day.
When I got my comics, I went through them all and I got the annual as well, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll read the annual one, and I saw that there was so many. I was like, fuck, man. I was literally getting through these comics, and then I was gonna treat myself to play some video games, and then I saw the damn. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that one there. I'll read it later. Rainy day one. But I do have some Deathstroke, like all of the 2015 Deathstroke run right now going on in New 52 on hold at this comic place.
Yeah, you might want to get on that because
It's
if
like $45
you don't
bucks.
pick up your pull list, they give it out.
No, it's not a pull list. I had the person hold it.
They fucking better not do it to me.
I told them I'd be back.
I come every week. Like I go every week. Like last week I didn't go. There's nothing for me, but I still go.
No, they give you the benefit of the doubt for a month. You're fine.
Oh, do they? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, but this was like a comic place where I asked the chick, like,
No.
hey, can you put this on hold? I'll be back in 2
fuck
weeks to
that.
get this.
Dude, the reason I get all my orders fucked up sometimes is because of people like that who like start like scamming it and like getting double pull lists and like reselling that shit.
No, she asked me for my number? I don't remember. But she like wrote my name down and like when I'd be back.
You got them digits, huh?
10 digits, man. That counts. Look back at
Yeah,
my...
this is really weird for me. This is okay. So I don't know about for you guys. For me, this is like the first time where I've been going to like multiple different comic shops. Like I've never like even then I've went like just for
Since
the
high school, fam.
couple.
06.
Yeah, see, but it's different for me. Like I wasn't heavily into comics when I was younger. Now I'm like fully like in depth in this. I would get like things here and there, but now I'm like fully like I literally.
They clavan.
Wow. Yeah, I took a dive in. Like,
the deep
okay,
end.
so I went to Fats to pick up my pull list, and they didn't give me Aquaman. So I had to go to this freaking place by my house to find Aquaman, the cover A that I wanted. I also found the Green Arrow cover A that I didn't get when I was over there at Fats. So I like being able, like, as much as I'm kind of peeved that I can't get them all in one spot, I do like going to other comic places and finding like, oh, look at, like, I found a Green Arrow cover A from the first Rebirth. Because I had the variant one and I wanted the original one. I found it for like $6.
Nice. Yeah, I heard those rebirths are going pretty.
Yeah, the comic place by where I live, I found all of the ones that I was missing. The first issues like Aquaman, Rebirth, like all of the ones, first print, everything. Like
Yeah,
Did
that's
you ask
probably
for
gonna be-
American Alien?
they were regular price.
That's
I
gonna
told
be
you
the-
that they
Oh, yeah.
didn't have it. They only had two.
That's
No one
gonna be
has
the
American Alien
that's gonna be
now.
the last time where it'll be that price now because they already started second printing the
Yeah.
Rebirth specials. So once they start the second prints, and they're in red too, if you see them,
Yeah,
those.
Yeah, it's usually pretty obvious when
Yeah.
No,
the second print.
but then even then when I picked up what the fucking the Gwenpool one, I got 2 second printings. But it's like I'm not very invested in the comic series, so I didn't care.
Caesar, if you would join me.
They can't see us.
I don't care.
I'll describe Roger is looking at Daniel in disgust.
He's doing the Picard.
He's doing the Picard.
The Jean-Luc.
The
It's
Jean-Luc
a
Picard.
fun comic.
So tell us about it.
Well, I can't wait till for the new Iron Man.
Oh, I want to hear about Gwenpool first. Let me get
Okay.
all the cancer and everything and
That's
toxic.
what it's called, the 4chan.
Yeah, no,
The 4chan.
Tell us about Gwenpool.
No, it's fun. It's
We now go to the
not-
4chan hour.
It's not stupid humor like fucking Deadpool is. See, I got it on the recommendation of somebody that I listened to on a podcast that
Sorry.
said it was good, who hates Deadpool. So that's where I
find
was.
it ironic, I think.
Yeah, it's fun. It's weird. Like, she comes from our world, like the real world.
It's weird.
They haven't explained how yet, or maybe they had
This
in
is
like
Gwen
a
Stacy,
like
right?
a one shot. Yeah, she's Gwen Stacy from
Because in the
Oh, we're
world,
about to drop some
less-
the Spider Verse.
he senses his spider sense going on. So yeah, in the Spider Verse, Gwen Pool. Oh, sorry, not Gwen Pool. Spider Gwen, is she still in that same world or?
What?
Oh, sorry.
See, that's
Here,
the
let
thing.
me fill
I
it
don't
out
know yet.
and
I don't
our
know yet.
audience. So Spider Verse thing happened, give or take, year and a half ago to 2 years, where pretty much it was their own mini event.
Oh, okay.
Which actually was pretty, last podcast I complained about Marvel and their events, but that was like a mini event that didn't have the spotlight as much, but it was still pretty legit. Anyways, so pretty much what happens is they get Spider-Men from different multiverses, quote unquote, different Earths, and so they get them all to fight the Spider Hunters, and they all got to team up to take them down, and fucking it was a massive success because like 3 or 4 characters emerged out of the blue. And one of them was Spider-Gwen,
Oh, okay.
which was pretty much
Silk.
in an alter. Yeah, Silk was another one, and Spider-Woman's been around, but she burst into the limelight. Now she has her own comic and whatnot. But yeah, so ever since then she blew up. Like as so many cosplayers, comment, and everyone's requesting her. So she blew up like
Spider-Gwen,
overnight. Yeah, an overnight sensation.
Her comics are pretty popular too, from what I hear.
Yeah, I read her tie-ins of the Spider-Verse. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, they all team up and so in her universe, she is a Spider-Man of her universe.
Oh,
And
I
then,
see.
yeah, so, yeah. Where was I going with that?
You're giving back story to Gwenpool. I'm pretty sure I'm not 100% because they haven't given her backstory yet. Like that's what she was adamant about in the first issue. She's like, you're not getting an origin story. We're tired of that. I don't know how many times I've seen Uncle Ben die, but we're tired of that. See, it's like humor like that. Like so what it is she's from our world.
Yeah.
Gay.
Like us, real here. And something happened. They haven't explained it yet, unless they did it in a one shot way back when. But I read all of the issues coming up to this. Like I'm caught up. And what it was is that she's in the Marvel universe now, like the comic books. And in her world, everybody's comic. So she has no superpowers. She's not crazy. She's just a teenage girl. Like she's super enthusiastic and stuff like that. So
does she fuse with Deadpool or
no? She's not a mutant or anything. She has no healing. She's just a kid, like a teenager that got put into this world, and all she knows is her comic book knowledge. Like that's how she's able to. Like Thor comes, and right now Thor's Jane Foster, right? So Thor comes in, she's like fucking shit up, and like. Because she's after the same person that they have, she's like with Bardock and like this other guy, I forgot his name, but or Batroc, that's how they pronounce it. So they're there and like Thor comes and she's like attacking everybody, and she's like, well shit, like how am I gonna stop this? She's like, wait, what's her name? Like she figures out a way to stop her from attacking because like Gwenpool doesn't want to be a bad guy, but she's working for bad people. Like she wants to be a hero. And so you know, Thor thinks she's a bad guy, so she's about to like hit somebody, and she's like, Jane. Like the funny thing is, she's like, what the hell is her name? Natalie Portman plays her in the movie. And then she goes, and she yells Jane, and then Thor like runs up on her and like, what did you call me? And then like she's like, oh, I said sprain. I have a sprain. It's like, and then like so like her knowledge her power is her knowledge of superheroes.
Going back to my original question, how does Deadpool?
It doesn't. There is no tie-in yet that I know.
Then why would you name it Gwenpool?
Oh, well, yeah. Other than that,
well, on the covers you can see them like it looks like they're fused. I don't know.
No, she just has a similar costume.
No.
Like
Well, that's confusing. It's
also,
but
so what happened in the
Deadpool fans are like, what?
That's Deadpool for you. Yeah. That's where the pool comes from.
So
pool of shit.
The pool of shit.
So what? Oh shit! What was I gonna say? Oh, so like in the second issue or in the first issue, at the end of the first issue, MODOK like takes her as like his thing, and she starts cracking jokes at him because she's like, "You're MODOK. Like I shouldn't be. Why am I afraid of you? You're fucking MODOK. And nobody likes it. Like nobody's afraid of you." And her like friend, her hacker friend, is right there. And MODOK kills the dude. Like just blasts him. Like just fucking murders him. And she's like, "Oh well, shit." And so like MODOK now has her in like enslaved technically. Like what is that called? Like when you're working. Indentured.
Oh, indentured servant.
Yeah, like that. And so that's why she doesn't want to be a bad guy, but she has to work for him.
Oh, okay.
But in the third issue, which was the most recent one, she gets Doctor Strange to help her like become part of the universe. So Doctor Strange finds her universe, which is our world, and they have like a freaking poster for the movie for Doctor Strange in the movie, and he's like, Benedict Cumberbatch. I can see it. And like, see, it's like little humor. Like the humor isn't in your face, like the fucking Deadpool is, and like chimichangas and like.
The only good humor that I approve of was when she went to the shop.
In the first issue, issue 0.
I'm sorry, but that was great.
She's telling Howard the Duck how. Yeah, she appears in a Howard the Duck comic. That's how she starts off. She explains to him how she got his her suit, and she goes to this place and like, there's a bunch of what are they called? Reviews, I guess,
from actual superheroes.
Yeah, from actual superheroes. So Captain Marvel, it says, it's like cut out of a newspaper. It says things are good for costumes, and then it shows Spider-Man's picture, and it says, "I have been here," and then it shows Daredevil, and it says, "I've been told it looks good." So like the humor is not like terrible. It's actually pretty funny.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, and the action's pretty good too.
I might have to check that out.
Yeah. So. Well, I have them if you want to read them.
I might take you up on that.
Yeah. But yeah, I like it and I'm going to continue it. It's like the only Marvel comic I have on my pull list. So.
Nice.
I'm probably going to start picking up the Iron Man one when that comes out.
But going on to the Thor thing, I was thinking about pulling up the Thor.
Oh, we're going to do this?
That they just, was it Thor?
What?
They just announced that he's coming back, like original Thor.
Oh, fucking
Thor
is it a female
Unworthy.
Thor right now?
Thor Unworthy.
Is it a female Thor right now too?
Yeah, it's Jane Foster.
Natalie Portman.
She's
no,
not
you're
in those
thinking
movies
of
anymore.
fuck. His name escapes me. Doctor.
Manhattan.
Fuck, it has a B. Yeah, it's pretty much Thor's alter ego, and they did like an homage to it when like in the first Thor.
Yeah.
The little license like that's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, but I'm
Same.
saying they just announced it today that they're doing a new Thor series called Thor Unworthy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm kind of interested on that. Him trying to get his hammer back.
Mjolnir.
If you don't say hammer time, I'll be very disappointed.
So what about the Iron? Is it gonna be Iron Man or Iron Woman?
What are they gonna call
Iron
it?
Girl. Iron Girl.
Iron Girl.
I
She's
don't
young,
know.
right?
She's like 15.
It's Annie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Annie.
And
You're not wrong.
Oh God.
I'm not sure.
How do you guys feel about that though?
I don't know enough about it, but I think it's weird. Tony Stark fucking it up again. Hey, I'm gonna give all this power to a child.
So they're writing it in that way that he's passing the mantle down. Like?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I've
For
read.
the nth
Oh,
time.
okay. How
For the end. Caesar's
how
over
many
it.
times has he ever done that before?
Yeah.
Not that
Mental.
many. I was
Pepper?
exaggerating.
Oh, that counts.
It's Pepper. Yeah. If you
Brody,
Was Iron Man for a
technically.
bit? Oh,
Yeah.
Brody died though, didn't he?
Spoiler alert.
For Civil War. He
Yeah,
died in the
two.
first issue, right?
Really?
I think yeah.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
It was
He
him.
died.
It was him and who else?
Just him. Oh well, She-Hulk was severely injured. She's
Oh.
in the ICU,
What?
and then
Brody
John Cena
died.
comes out and says, "No, you don't." Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Caesar had it and he took it.
Wait. So how did he die though?
He couldn't see John Cena.
That was so fucking good.
And gentlemen, and Caesar has one tonight.
Oh shit.
I saw the opportunity. I took
Oh fuck. I'm picturing it was like actually in the comic. It was just a panel. Like you flip over, she's in the ICU. It's a panel of John
You
Cena
think it's
just
a
going.
doctor? No, you think it's a doctor because it shows the panel and he's got like a collar. Like, huh? And he's looking. He's like, hey, kids.
It's like, where is she right now? In the ICU. No, you don't.
No, you don't. Doctor, how's she doing? She's doing good. Where's she at right now?
I'm tired of your
ICU.
shit, Mr. Cena.
No, you don't.
Anyways, let's get back on track here.
fuck.
So what happened?
So pretty much the premise of Civil War II is there's this new Inhuman that pretty much can predict to like pretty like a 90% accuracy of atrocities or murders or
Atrocities?
bad things that are gonna happen with pretty good certainty.
Yes.
Except there have been a few times where he's not 100% certain, and so Captain Marvel says if these things can be prevented, let's do it and fucking prosecute them to whatever.
So she's Iron Man.
So it's Minority Report?
Yeah, it's Minority
Minority
Report
Report.
basically.
And then Iron Man says, "Well, no. You first, we don't know the percentage that this guy, can be certain about. So let's take action after. Like, how fair is it to fucking arrest someone out of the blue when they haven't done shit, or there's a chance for them to repay." So pretty much, what's his name? They get the prediction from the guy, and her side of the team goes in and tries to stop. What's his name? Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much.
Tanto?
And they underestimate him. Not even Thanos saw it coming. He's like, "What the fuck?" And so pretty much he ended up dead because they didn't take the right precaution or whatever.
Mm.
And then because that pisses off Tony Stark, and then that's what ignites the war. And yeah,
Well, it's cool that they use his death to mean.
To be
something.
fair, they hurt his roadie.
Well, that's good that they use his death to mean something though. Like it could have been like just a total like so.
No, yeah,
So Tony Stark flipped the role. now.
yeah, pretty much.
So now he's the Captain
Yeah.
America of this story, which is okay. That seems interesting.
Seems cool, I guess.
But
Is Cap hailing Hydra and all this that's happening right now?
no, he's no longer part of that. They said like it was
He
because
was
of the
brainwashed,
cosmic cues
yeah.
bullshit.
Oh.
I told you
Yeah,
everything's
wait,
still
what
fine.
stupid ass fucking storyline.
Wait, what happened with that storyline?
No, it was the cosmic cube. The rumor around was that it was the cosmic cube was true. It's that somebody used the cosmic cube to change his past.
To fuck with them pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's still dumb storyline.
and that's that. Yeah.
I
No,
think we've been over this, but
They're like, all right, stop.
Just
not
back
doing
it
this."
up. Just
Yes,
keep
back
backing
it
up.
What
Just
was I
keep
gonna
backing
pick?
up.
About Civil War 2.
Back
damn
it
it.
up.
Brody.
Oh no!
Inhuman.
What
Oh, I was gonna ask who is the Inhuman? That what's his
His
name?
name is
Iwatu?
Ulysses. Pretty sure it's Ulysses. Yeah,
That's
Ulysses.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Ulysses.
No, but yeah, it's him, and he's like, like what, a teenager, and he's still finding his powers and himself, and he doesn't know, what he's
Always
about.
finding himself.
Yeah.
So with the new Iron Man, how's that gonna work out?
Yeah, I'm not fully caught up on that, but like I said, I go to my comic shop once a month. I prefer to stack up and then read them all in a binge versus once a week.
Yeah. Okay, so on that, so is this her being? Because I don't know if you. Did you read the article, Saul, or do you know what's going on?
I read a little
like,
bit.
Is it happening right now? Like,
It's
happening during during Civil War. She's just gonna switch.
Usually when headlines like this come out, it takes months. Like, for example, when we heard about the female Thor and all this and all that, it took months for the storyline to actually be active, quote unquote. Like for it to, but it's just telling the press like, hey, here's what's gonna happen, and then people react to it, and then it finally, it hits shelves.
Yeah, because like if they're doing this whole Civil War 2 thing right now, it would be kind of stupid for them to throw a freaking little girl into this war.
Civil War 2.
But yeah, my whole thing with that is like if you're gonna pass, like, okay, so you have the movies and whatever, making up all the hype, and for me, I was a perfect quote unquote victim of this. Is that when the Spider-Man, X-Men movies came out, I was like, cool. That, I mean, I had always known of X-Men and whatnot, but like that really piqued my interest to read comics. And so, when I did, it's Wolverine. It's fucking, the characters that are portrayed on film. Now, people are watching Iron Man, Captain America, etc., etc. They go to the local comic book store and it's like, what the fuck? Jane Foster? What the fuck? No, I want fucking Thor, the original Thor. And same with
Jack
Captain
Kirby
America.
Thor.
Yeah, Steve Rogers, Tony Stark, Iron Man, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, etc., etc. And then when they pick up, they're like, what the fuck is going on? And they want to know about the original characters. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what drives people away.
What, they can't handle Beta Ray Bill?
Or like, if you're gonna do it, do like fucking Spider-Gwen, perfect, or Silk, perfect. It's a brand new character. You're introducing a female into the world, hopefully hoping to bring female readers. That's a perfect
being
example.
diverse without being in your face.
Exactly. Whereas when they're trying to put different mantles of different characters, it's like, whoa, let's pump the brakes here. Like you're like I just said, they're fucking up the new readers who like you want to read about the original characters. So that's my 2 cents on that.
And I agree with that for the most part.
Yeah, same with me.
But yeah, that's anything else?
No,
I think we're all set.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a Sandshrew in the living room. That's about it.
I already have one.
Sleeping.
That's more like a Snorlax.
Blocking the road.
Anybody got the Pokish flute?
Sleeping goals.
All right. This podcast is slightly shorter, but that's fine.
What's the time?
52.
This is fine.
It's not bad.
New 52?
In and out.
All right. Well, as usual, we have SoundCloud, iTunes,
Google Play.
YouTube.
Instagram.
No.
We got our Twitter up.
Twitter is up.
Yeah, I was
Twitter
able to
handle.
get that.
Twitter and
It's at there it is. No. Well there it is.
UH. Well, there it is.
Yeah.
Any word on
Twitter.
Google Play? No, we're on Google Play, right?
Yeah, we're on Google.
Google Music. Sorry.
Stitcher, we gotta find out.
Stitcher,
figure out about
Stitcher
that,
is kind of tricky,
shit's weird.
but we're working on it.
iTunes. We said iTunes.
Yeah, we said iTunes.
YouTube.
Yeah, we said YouTube. But yeah, as usual, leave us comments, like, subscribe, whatever thing. Retweet,
Any comments
hashtag.
you'd like us to cover?
Look at
Yeah,
she's twitching.
comics.
She's dreaming.
Even ID Dub, Dark Horse, Image.
Yeah,
Silver.
other comics. So, I want to get in a Saga.
Oh
So,
yeah, actually,
Oh, yeah, I heard
reading
Saga's pretty
Dark Souls comics. I'm
I've been reading Saga.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, where are you? How are you? How far are
I
you?
finished the first volume. That's it.
Oh,
I'm
what
on
about-
volume 2 though of East to West.
Let me borrow the first one.
I don't. They're mine. They're not mine.
Sack of shit.
I know.
All right. Well, we'll end
He
it
still
there.
ended up.
And as always, to be continued.
Well, there it is.
There it is. There it is.
Ow.